brother. He wants to tell lies on me. It's up to y'all whether you want to believe it or not. But I'm telling you right now, I ain't never been a part of the gang. Even in my younger age, I've never been part of any kind of gangs. What for? uh, and as far as I know, gangs take initiation. Initiation. You have to initiate yourself. And usually that's committing a crime to be part of their gang, right? I'd have never committed crime. No, no, no. I don't know. I'm still venting. I was here at like 11:30 after he casted me. Everybody on his platform was screaming, no! The man that was there was trying to tell Papariano, no! Don't block her! But he was so pissed off because I said I wasn't scared of him. I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you, Papariano. Most of your followers are scared of you, but I'm not scared of you. Not for a second. Not for a fucking second. And yeah, I know you have more than one account. You can spy on me if you want to. I hope you enjoy. I'm getting my satisfaction after you treated me so badly. Treated me so badly. So any of you, it doesn't matter how long you follow someone or how good you treat them, you can be treated like shit in a second. He will cast you. He doesn't really care about people. It is a crazy world we live in, Thunderfire. Just understand that. Yeah, I know. I know. But you know, I've been on Papariano's platform this whole time since this case started. Actually, I was on a couple more before Papariano even existed. But I landed on Papariano's and I stayed there for 2 years. I gifted him very well because I believe in him. You know, I was one of his top gifters, and he can just cast me like that as if I was never anything. You know what I'm saying? He just cast me as if I'd never meant anything to him on behalf of Aries. Aries matters more to him than Mohbad. I wonder why. I wonder why. Why is that? Why is that? It's like you can never be loyal to anybody in this justice for Mohbad. It doesn't mean anything. There's no love. There's no love in Nigeria, from what I'm seeing. There's no love. How did you drop? Sorry. What happened, Phoenix?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still doing some stuff around the house. I don't know what happened, so I'm
I don't know
here.
either. I didn't drop you. I would never do it.
I know. I don't know. Maybe I'm moving back and forth in the basement doing laundry. Maybe the connection. I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
All right.
Okay, you're back. Did you hear the Lagatha, Garexi, and Joseph Aloba call? Well, I was kind of, but I couldn't make it out. I couldn't understand any of it. I couldn't. And how did the hell did that call come about? Who released that? I understand you, but at the end of the day, all man foe himself. That's how we live over there. Well, that's because Nigeria will never change if people keep acting like this. Papariano himself was trying to talk about being a governor at one point. Do you remember? He wanted to be governor. How the fuck are you gonna be a governor if you think what is wrong is right? You'll be another corrupt politician. Lagatha recorded and shared with those who leaked to Aduke. Who's Aduke? Aduke? Haduke? Lagatha recorded and shared with those who leaked. No, I'm confused. I'm confused. Dark chocolate. You're a LIOL, right? Because I know
Yes, ma'am.
your picture.
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
you also another? Let me ask you. Are you also Demola? Demola? I forgot the whole name.
Damilola Damsel?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I figured that out on Super Vibes TV. He kept calling you Leo Well. I'm like, I don't see her. Where's she?
I'm around.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. Why does Papariano have a problem with Demi Lola but not with Leo Well?
He's confused.
I don't know.
I don't know. Um, because whenever they do all this thing and you go up there to challenge them, they start dragging you, cursing you, and all that in other platforms. So I just keep my cool.
Yeah, I hear you. Once one person has a problem with you, it seems everybody does.
That's true.
I I have one person who has a problem with me, and everybody does. I'm like, well, why? How does it concern everyone else? You know? And I never brought out the issue to TikTok. I never did. But for some reason, it's all over, and you sure the fuck didn't hear it from me, because I don't bring my issues to TikTok. I don't. But Papriano today, I don't know who he was today. He turned into the devil. He's the frickin' devil today.
I slept off, so I didn't know when he was doing all that to you. I'm so sorry. But he loved you. He
Thank you
loved
very
you.
much. Thank you. But
Hmm.
he was threatening me and everything. He was threatening me.
I'm sure he doesn't mean it. Maybe just one of his days.
Well, he did it in front of everybody.
So sorry. He doesn't mean it.
Well, it's nice that you apologize, but I only accept an apology from the actual person. And Papriano will not apologize because he never thinks he's wrong.
I'm sure to you he will apologize to you because he loves you.
Well, definitely didn't show it that way today. He loves Aries. He loves
No.
Aries, which
When he
I didn't even
comes,
say anything. I didn't even say nothing about Aries now. I said Yomi and Aries did what was illegal, and he is justifying what is wrong into a right, is what I said to him. And then he twisted it and said that I was attacking Aries. I said, no, I didn't say just Aries. I said Yomi too. I said Yomi too. They both did something illegal, you know? And then he said something about some posts on my TikTok that I posted Aries on. I'm attacking her. I'm like, no. If anything, I reposted something somebody else posted. That doesn't mean I'm attacking. I always repost posts. I always do. So that doesn't mean an exact attack at somebody. But Aries went and told Papriano that I'm attacking her and putting posts. So he attacked me. Is he under Aries' control? That whatever she says to do, he's gonna do it? Cowardly man. Fucking coward. You can't think for yourself, Papriano? You have to take orders from someone else? Yeah, I'll come for you now. I'll come for you now. Because I never attacked anybody. I never attacked anyone. The law is the law. The law is the law. What's wrong is wrong, period. But you're making what's wrong a right. How fucked up is that? You go and pay Yomi, make money for Yomi, reward him. How fucked up are you? You rewarded someone for doing a bad thing. Isn't that a little fucked up? I don't give a fuck what your excuse is. You rewarded somebody for doing something wrong. That would be like me punishing my child for doing something wrong and then giving them, okay, you did something wrong, it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay in the court of law either. And you keep saying you studying law? Bullshit. You can't just take a couple courses and know the law. You have to actually go to school for the whole time to actually know the law. So don't give me that shit either. You were Googling. And then, because I heard you say it, Papariano, you were doing the Google on Nigerian law. And when they decided they wanted to start charging, you stopped Googling. You didn't Google it no more because they were charging now. I heard you say that. So you can't fool me. You can fool a lot of your people, but you can't fool me. Yeah, I got a problem with you. You lied on me. If we had just an ordinary with it, but you lied on me. You told me I'm in a gang. You told me that I'm fighting Aries. I am not fighting Aries. I haven't even talked with Aries for many months. Matter of fact, Aries blocked me for many, many months now because I asked for accountability. She doesn't think she has to give any accountability. Everyone is supposed to just believe everything that she says. And because I asked for accountability, I got blocked a long time ago. And I'm fine with that. I don't have to hear the bullshit anymore. Now, Papariano also blocked me, which I'm fine with that too. I don't have to hear all the lies anymore. I'm for facts, not for gossip. Mohbad than them. Because you love Mohbad than them. Yeah, I do. They don't mean anything to me. They're just people. Actually, they're just little characters on my phone. And I always said I refuse to argue with my phone. I love my phone. I'm not going to argue with my phone. You know, everybody here on the TikTok is in my phone. It's just characters. You know, characters in my phone, like playing a video game. They're all characters. How am I going to have feelings for all these characters in my phone? So I don't give two fucks who you are. I could be friendly with you. Sure, no problem. But I don't have you in my heart enough that when you dog me out, that I'm going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm not an emotional person. But Papariano kept saying, oh, stop being emotional. Is that the only excuse you can come up with, that I'm emotional? I'm not emotional. I make too much sense for your fucking ass. That's why you're calling me emotional. I'm straightforward. I'm straightforward and say things as it is. I don't have to give a long story to a simple question. You know what happens when somebody asks a question and the person gives a long story? They wind up never getting their question answered. And people have already forgotten what the question was. Yeah, I'm not emotional. I'm far from emotional. And then I gave an example of what emotional is. And I brought up his game with Aureloriebi, however you say the man's name. I said, you were calling out all your top gifters, but neglected to call out me. I am one of your top gifters. You didn't call my name. You know, I said that part might be emotional. You know what I mean? But the part that I'm talking about the law, is not emotional. I tried to give him a scenario, but he took and twisted it all up. Oh, you're trying to control me because you gifted me. No. I'm trying to tell you what's emotional and what's not emotional. But he took it as if I'm trying to control him. No, now, Aries got you under control, not me. Aries got you wrapped around her little finger. And she knows it. And she's standing tall about it. She's a winner, I have to tell you. She's a winner. Me, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about you to try to control you. A lot of people share to me. So the video is out. Father Abraham, who recorded this episode on Papariano's. Did you see how he treated me? How he twisted everything that I said to make it fit for him? He had to show Aries that he was fighting for her. That's what he had to do. He had to show Aries that he's fighting for her by dragging me. Oh, they shared you the live. But I didn't see you there. Well, I actually wasn't looking at the comment section too much. I was, that man that was on the platform was really trying hard to help me out. And trying to tell Papariano, you're wrong. And that lady, B-A-H, was trying to tell him the same thing. Even some people in the comment section were trying to tell him. But he needed to prove himself to Aries is what he was doing. So, to be honest, I don't think it was a personal attack on me. He was trying to satisfy Aries, and he did his job. I hope she pays him well for that. I hope she paid him well. Maybe he get to sit in her jacuzzi. Ay, ay, ay. I do say shit that comes off the top of my tongue. I mean,
Thunderfire.
yes.
Did you hear what Yobi said yesterday?
Yomi, I don't ever listen to Yomi. I don't go to his platform or anything. Like I said, I don't involve myself into whatever's going on with Yomi and Aries. I don't involve myself. For you page about Yomi and Aries, and I didn't even listen. I just reposted. That's all I did. But now Papariano wants to say that I'm having a personal attack on Aries. That's not even true. He's a damn liar, and he's just trying to do everything he can to satisfy Aries. She must have something on him, or they got something going on. I don't know, but I've never seen a man kissing some lady's ass so much as Papariano kisses Aries' ass. Hey, I say things as I see it. I do. I say it as I see it. And this is how I see it. And I'm not the only one who sees it that way. And I wouldn't even be saying these things if he hadn't lied on me. Yes, Porch Tea. Yes, because you are not listening anymore. It's justice for Mohbad, not friend zone. Yeah, I'm only here for justice for Mohbad. I'm not here to involve myself into people's personal jump in one bed, jump out of the other type of situations. I'm not into that. Papariano have good moods, have moods. Take it personal. Oh no, I'm taking it personal. He's threatened me and he lied on me, Father Abraham. He threatened me, he lied on me, and then he told me to fuck off and blocked me. And that man that was on his platform was like, no! Like, don't block her, no! I was hearing it as he was blocking me. I'm like, what the hell? Because in the comment section I was telling him that I wasn't a... He needs her for gang fight. I don't know. I don't know anything about gangs. I'm not in one. And I'm not with a whole bunch of people attacking any certain person. I'm not doing that. Right now, I'm defending myself against what Papariano did to me. And any of you who thinks he's going to apologize to me, he will not. Because Papariano always thinks he's right. Anything that he says is the gospel. Me, I don't think anything that he says is the gospel. Never. 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 And any of you who thinks that he's fighting for Mohbad, you're deceiving yourself. He never even uses Mohbad's picture. Never. I always try my best to talk about Mohbad, to try to be here for Mohbad, to see what's coming up next. Where are we? And right now, I think we're in limbo. Nothing's happening. All that anybody's doing is fighting each other. Fighting each other. Gang fighting. Well, I'm being gang fighted right now. Aries sent Papariano to fight me, and he did. He did. He went to report me. I didn't even fucking do anything. I reposted something. I repost everything. It's not on my main page. It's not like I created something and posted it. I didn't. Yeah, so he did his job. I hope she paid him well. Aries, he's expensive. You might want to give him a good chunk of money. I don't think that 1 million will be enough for this guy. You're gonna have to pay him a whole lot more. Even though he was only offering $50 to make him laugh. And you know what? He laughed at me, so he owes me $50. And everybody in the comment section was telling him, you owe Thunderfire $50. You owe her $50. She made you laugh. But he didn't honor it. He did not honor it. But you know what? I don't want his $50. It's not enough for me either. Cheap fuck. $50. I'm angry. I'm angry right now. I'm actually very disappointed that he would do what he did to me. All in the name of Aries, and I didn't even do anything with Aries. I didn't do anything. I reposted something. That doesn't mean that I was going after Aries at all. I always repost things. What's going on in the TikTok streets? You know what I mean? Somebody else is the one who recorded her and posted it. Not me. I didn't do it. It was a repost. So what? Everybody reposts everything. That doesn't mean I'm attacking anyone. Papariano, on the other hand, never posts or reposts anything. He's under G. He has a lot to hide. You know what I mean? He doesn't even talk about Mohbad. He doesn't talk about Mohbad. He's not fighting for Mohbad, but for this words against others. Yeah, now it's about me, and I didn't even fucking do anything. All I said is the law. When it comes to the law, I can speak on the law. And for him who said he wanted to be governor, you're making excuses for illegal activity. You will never be a good governor. You will never change Nigeria if you're fighting against what's against the law. You're making excuses for what illegal activity is going on. You can't. That's not happening. That can't happen. You'll never be a good governor, or you'll be corrupt with the others. Miscommunication. No, he told everybody to go check out my platform and see how I'm attacking Aries. There's nothing on there with me attacking Aries. Nothing. Nothing. And then he lied and said I was in a gang. Not in a gang. Prove to me which gang, Papariano. Which gang would that be? You just recently said Aries and her gang. She has a gang. You said Aries has a gang. Now you're saying Thunderfire has a gang. Which gang would that be? Not in any gang. And then you raised money for Yomi for doing illegal activity. And now today you're fighting him. Are you for him or against him? Make up your fucking mind. It seems you're confused. 1 minute you're for Yomi against Aries. Next minute you're for Aries against Yomi. You don't know where you belong, Mr. Man. You seem quite confused. Me? I'm not for anyone. I'm not for anyone. They both did wrong and they both should deal with the consequences. Period. I am not even going to sit here and justify illegal activity. If you're doing it, you're doing it. You know about it. You're just as guilty. Period. Oh, well, they were trying to do a good thing for a good reason. Doing a bad thing to get a good thing is your result will be a bad thing because you're doing illegal. I mean, it's just stupid. Stupid. Justifying what's wrong to make it a right. I can't even believe. I've been on his platform for 2 years, and this man has changed up everything about him. He's a totally different person than when I first started. Totally different. And actually, I have to say I am too. Before I was very quiet. I just sat in the comment section. I watch, I listen, I learn. But I've come out with more boldness. because I'm getting tired of the lies, justifying illegal activity as being okay. Papariano, who claims to be for the good, is not talking for the good. I won't make up with him. I will not, ever. He lied on me. I will never trust a liar, ever. You lie on me, means you'll lie more. If you can lie once, you'll lie twice, and so on and so on. Once a liar, always a liar. Once a liar, always a liar. And if you can lie like that, you can lie about other things. And then he was threatening me as well. What are you going to be threatening me for? I didn't make any threat to him. I didn't do anything like that. Only thing I said is I'm not scared of you. I'm not afraid of you. Constantly threatening me. I'm going to pay. Pay for what now? Tell me what I did. What did I do? You want to end my life for Aries? You want to end my life for Aries? Are you kidding me? Well, I cut people a slack of perfection. He is not God. He can make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. No one's perfect. The only mistake I made today was going to his live. I went to his live. I shouldn't have. But at the same time, I keep trying to give benefit of doubt. I keep trying to give benefit of doubt. I really do. But each time I go there, I get disappointed. Every fucking time. And today was that was the end of it. That's it. That is it for me. And do you think he cares? No, he doesn't care. He has a whole lot of other people that follow him that are being, what do you call it? What's the word I want to use? Hypnotized, maybe? Hypnotized by his bullshit. Even the intentional mistakes that can cost Mohbad his justice. What was that, Phoenix?
Are you okay now? I know
I'm okay.
you're okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
So
I'm just talking and talking and talking.
I know. I want to say something.
Sure.
So yeah, when I got on this movement, I reminded myself that I am an outsider. I reminded myself to be mindful of who I let in. And I also reminded myself of not to insert myself in certain things. Okay? Now, and why wouldn't I? I mean, I saw the way they bent Mohbad's neck. In my 30 plus years of life, I've never seen anything like that. Do you know what I mean? So, that way I'm not really disappointed by people's behavior. No one surprised me. And, we got our own problems. We're in a constitutional crisis. I think we need to focus on our problem and leave people to their problem. You can't help who don't want to be helped. All I'm hearing is people making excuses and normalizing corruption. And I just cannot be able to wrap my mind around it. And I knew this justice for Mohbad was screwed when a top cop came out and said that the family member can stop them from pursuing a criminal case. Do you remember that guy?
Yes, I do.
So what's the point? They revel in corruption. They normalize it. We can't help who don't want to be helped. We have our own issues here, and it's before it gets out of hand, we need to focus on our issues. I'm not saying that you should just leave the movement, but I would try not to insert myself too much. I've seen enough for the past 2 years, and enough to frighten me, to make me very leery, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I know what you mean. What I should have done is not address Papariano's wrongs and let him continue to be wrong while everybody else continues to think he's right. I should have let it just be that way, right?
You do what you thought it was best. But I wouldn't insert myself in certain things. I mean, we're all adults. People can see for themselves. You shouldn't have to open someone's eyes to what you're seeing. And people process things differently. How I'm seeing it, you may not see it that way. So I try not to get too involved. I mean, I'm hardly on here, and you know that. I'm not on here as much as I used to be.
Yes, you're actually doing the right thing.
I keep getting insulted. Like, people would be coming in and insulting me. Some guy cussed my mom. I'm like, okay, well, my mom is way better than your mom. He doesn't even know my mom. Like, people are just cursing at me because they don't like your comments. There's so many people that comments stuff, and I don't like it. I just don't respond. I look away. But if you say something like, well, the entire family needs to be investigated, all of a sudden it's a problem, and they're, especially the Woomy team, they're coming at you. Do you know what I mean? So
Yes, I understand what you mean. And on my behalf, I had the Aloba team coming at me. But not anymore for some reason. I don't know why it stopped. But on my behalf, I've been involved with Nigerians since 2011. I'm not new to Nigeria. I'm not new to Nigerians. And Papariano want to treat me as if I'm new. And he talked about, how he treats us abroad special.
I don't
He ain't
think he
treated me
should. No, hold
special. He
on, no,
just treated me
no.
like a dog.
I heard when he said that, and I don't think he should, because if any one of us fucks up, he should tell us. Like, you don't cover stuff. If I screw up, I would like someone to tell me, hey, you screwed up. I wouldn't want anyone to pamper me, And that's just the person I am. If I've done something wrong, let me know I've done something wrong.
Exactly. Papariano could have done this differently. He could have asked me about these posts or reposts that I posted instead of just accusing me of attacking Aries, which I never did, and taking my words and twisting them up instead of just asking me questions. He didn't do that. He freaking turned everything around, and even the people in the comment section were trying to tell him he's wrong. You're saying what's wrong, and she didn't say that. She didn't say that, and it just got worse. And he's threatening me while I'm in the comment section, and I'm telling him I'm not afraid of you, and I'm not afraid of you, Papariano. I'm not, and I'm not afraid of Aries either. I'll fucking take you both down. Okay, neither one of you are lawyers. Neither one of you have studied law, but you're acting as if you are. Anybody can write a damn petition. Anybody. It doesn't take a lawyer to do that. But, anyway, I'm not afraid of you. Now, you got these people believing your fucking lies. Lying on me? I've been the most neutral person in this Justice for Mohbad. The most neutral. I have never gone to drag anybody. I've never called anybody out. I've never done any of it at all. Papariano's the king of that. He calls out people all the time. If he says something bad about African TV, everybody will follow behind and start doing the same thing. Now that he stopped talking about African TV, nobody's talking about African TV. It's quiet. It's quiet. Troublemaker. And I told him that on my own platform when he was there, that he is there, that he is causing all this. And now that it's stopped, everybody has stopped. They're like everybody's robots. One person speaks and everybody follows behind. Aries tells Papariano on me, he decides to drag me for her. What the hell? Papariano's under Aries' control. Papariano is not his own person. Me, I'm not under anyone's control. No one. No one can control me I'm a grown woman. Papariano is not the elder that he keeps telling everybody he is. Me, I am an elder. I'm 57, 58 years old. But I don't want to be treated as if I'm an elder. But I am a bit wiser than you think I am. I did my share of life. And I know a liar when I see one. And Papariano lied on me saying I'm in a gang. Not in any gang. Lied on me saying I'm attacking Aries. I didn't attack her. I did not. But Aries had to go tell Papariano that I was attacking her. I did not. And you just take her word for it and attack me. Attack me? Huh. I think by tomorrow I'll be fine. But this just happened today, so I'm still pissed off. Well, it's tomorrow now, but I'm merging from tomorrow into today. Because this is my normal schedule. Papariano, you can be listening if you want to. You can go fuck yourself, as you told to me. Go fuck yourself. Okay? You said that to me, I'm saying it back to you. Go fuck yourself. Not afraid of you.
I think we should just focus on this Oompa Loompa in the office creating problems for us here and let everybody else sort out their problems in their own country. Because he
Well,
tried to help.
everybody on my platform are Nigerians. What do they care about what's happening in the United States?
You need to care. Like, that's what I'm telling you. Like, focus on that first.
Well, I care
Leave
about
them to take
everything,
care of their
Phoenix.
problems because, well, you tried. We've tried. What we get is curses. People curse at me every day. People come in my DM and disrespect me.
But
It's not hard to understand that they don't want you around. So you leave them to take care of their mess.
I care about
You
everything. I care
can't
about my own
help
country. I
you
care about the
can't
people
help
in
people.
Nigeria. I care about
Thurnderfire.
everybody.
I do too. But you can't help people who don't want to be helped. How can you help someone who's normalizing corruption? They think it's okay to give the cops gas. I've never heard that before.
I know. I never heard that either.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning,
Good
Coach
morning.
T. I don't recognize your
Yeah.
name.
Morning.
I know. Good morning, Thunderfire. It's my
Good
first
morning.
time on the live stream. Venus and dark chocolate. I mean, I won't come up normally, but I can see how unhappy and disappointed you are right now, especially Venus. But what I want to say is your voices. If you're speaking up for the truth, your voices are appreciated, honestly.
Thank you. I appreciate
But
hearing that.
if you get any insults and drags here and there because you're telling your truth, you should know already what's going on in J4M. There are a lot of things. There are people ready to drag you to silence because they don't want the real truth to be told. Believe me. I don't think it's because you are not Nigerian or something. It's worse with Nigerians. And they expect you because you're not Nigerian to keep quiet because no. I will stand up for anyone, anywhere that's treated unjustly. So don't be disappointed. I would rather you take your time to know the real truth. The truth, not just some gimmicks on platforms, not just some people using the name or the logo J4M to pull crowds, because it's deeper, much deeper than what it is. And people are making a mockery of it. It's not funny. The Nigerian authorities have
It
disappointed this
you're right.
cause.
It's not funny. It's not
Yeah,
funny. I
it's
truly
not.
am here for Mohbad. I truly am here for Mohbad. And I people are trying to silence me.
I
And
can, I
Papariano
can, I
today, he's
can,
making threats
I
on
can,
me and everything.
from one or two of your words, I can see deeper than, if you know what I mean. If you have the time, you can do better. It's what you believe in. You have it or you don't have it. You love to speak your truth or you don't love to speak your truth. You love to stand up for people or you don't love. It's not everybody that would do that. Don't be. You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Yeah, I'll be all right. It's just that
Yeah,
at this moment, it's still fresh, so I'm still quite pissed off.
I
And
know.
the gall of this guy to treat me the way that he treated me. I am his elder to begin with, and secondly, I was speaking the truth, and he knows it. To treat me the way that he treated me for someone else, you know,
Well,
for what the
I
hell?
only I came up. Sorry, I came up to encourage you on this course. That person is in question. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan because he's not a justice fighter. Even if I can't condone lies, manipulations, deceit, he's not giving his people the truth. That's what I know. You don't have to believe what I believe in, or that is why I say my coming up is not necessary to talk about him. I have my opinions. You understand? But it doesn't matter the manipulation or drugs. Justice for Mohbad remains. And we're
Thank you.
going to do everything to get justice for Mohbad. The authorities are not helping. And trust me, the reason why there's this much problem, there are people on the ground, your closest friends, that are being paid to manipulate this cause. And they will do everything to see it doesn't come to pass. But they are not God. And we are standing tall. We are going to fight it to the end. Not even the Nigerian authorities. They've been doing this for a while. It stops. Mohbad, justice for Mohbad is going to be an example for Nigeria. Please, I appreciate you. Well, please let the people know the truth. And trust me, people are going to come for you. But that tells who you are, standing for what you believe in and what you want to give out there. Not anybody's manipulation and not anybody feeling like they are some God. They cannot silence your truth. That's the decision I made for myself. I'm a Nigerian, a full-blood Nigerian, but I don't care where this would have been happening. I will do the same. I will do the same. And anybody that comes for justice, trust me, you might see me tomorrow just ranting. It's not because that's who I am, because I don't want to buy your crazy ideas. So don't try to put them in my head to keep me quiet or try to convince me with your wrong narrative. No. You, you might look smarter in your platform, but there are smarter people out there. that really, really knows the truth. Thank
Your
you
words are
for
100,
having me on your platform.
100% correct. I appreciate your words. You're 100% correct. There's always someone smarter. There is even somebody smarter than me. Someone smarter than anyone after me. There's always someone smarter. And for me to sit here and act like I'm the smartest person, it's not going to happen. I know that there are people smarter than me. And I know that there's some things that I don't know about Nigeria. But I've been around since 2011 when it comes to Nigeria and Nigerian people. I'm not
Yeah.
new. You know, for a Papariano to treat me like I'm a new person, that I don't know nothing. I know nothing. I know. I don't think he should get away with it. But he's gonna get away with it. He's just gonna, cause by tomorrow I'll be over this. But I'm never,
You'll
ever.
be over it.
Yes, I'll
But
be
you'll
over
be
it.
over it, but
Yes.
you know who you are. It doesn't change who you are. It just proves you more right. Trust me. Those are the things that makes you who you are. You need to see some things to know some things. While we're going around, we learn every day. We learn from everywhere. I've never been to your platform. I would never have spoken up. You would have seen some message. I must have maybe, oh, what's she saying? What, you understand? But I can see that you have a good play. You have a good thought for justice. You said one or two things that I agree with, and I thought, yeah, and you don't deserve to feel this way. You can feel better and still stand what you believe in. Okay? You'll be fine. There's so many people that would love you. Forget it. Okay, I understand. Hmm? You'll be
Thank you, ma'am, very
fine.
much.
Calm down. um,
I love your words. I've not seen you before, and I like you, and I appreciate your words. And he's not going to scare me away. I did have the thought to close down my platform and be done with this stupid shit, but Mohbad brought me here, and I can't just abandon him. I have to
that
stay.
that that that's the way to go. That's the way to go. Mohbad brought a lot of us here. Trust me, I'm not a talker. Like, I am very shy. Well, this when I see myself sometimes, because I'm like, no, 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 no. Yes, I love it because I'm standing for the truth and I'm speaking up for the truth. Yes, hear me. And I'm not allowing anybody bully me or talk me down for what I believe in. Okay?
I hear
It's
you, and
so,
I'm the same
and
way.
please, Phoenix, you'll be fine. Maybe somebody like Thunderfire would, okay? You're doing good. So, I mean, it's for a good cause. Who wouldn't want justice for Mohbad, knowing everything that has happened, hearing all the evidences from the coroner inquest? There's something not right somewhere. No. Why is this like this? There's so many loopholes. I need cover up. Even if some people know the truth and they just still want to believe it, they're twisting it. Why will this you're talking about now? Why is it? How is this giving us justice? Or you start talking, oh, it's Baba Mohbad. He is not the police. He is not the Nigerian authorities that saw the truth and refused to work on it. So many things. Are we all just dumb? Can't we just see? Because they say this, meaning it's true. We know it's not. We know. We know it's not true. Oh no, they've made this decision. Oh, it's the police, the authorities, they've decided it's like this. We'll let it go. No, we're not letting it go. How many are we going to let go? How many? How long? Thank you, my sister. God bless you for having me.
God
Thank
bless
you.
you for everything that you said. I love it. And I'm going nowhere. There was a point in time that I was
Yay.
weak. There was a point in time where I was being dragged, being threatened in my DMs, all kinds of things. It's been hard for me as a white person
I
to be in this
know.
justice for Mohbad, but I'm not gonna go anywhere. I have to see him get some kind of justice. I have to. It's 100%. I have to. He brought
Trust
me
me,
here.
the day you say the truth that some people don't want to hear, huh, hmm, you will get the backlash. You know what I do? This message, I'm not even going to read it. I'm going to block you or delete this message. Oh, so there are people like you out there that don't want to hear this thing. So I'm actually saying the truth. Oh, there are people that actually after this thing. It gives me more courage. Sorry. It's always going to be the other side. Okay?
Yeah, and I think what happened today opened up some people's eyes. Seriously, some eyes got opened
Exactly,
today. Yes.
exactly. Trust me. So, a lot of people that must have grabbed from you, some things has to happen. They're like, whoa, really? Like this? Open a lot of people's eyes. So imagine the people you've saved from some shackles of lies and deceit and manipulation. It's just the truth. It's the truth. You can be you. Please, I'm not here for friends or for some gift. When it's done by the grace of God, we get what we want. I think we'll be happy again. Everyone have their own businesses out there, one thing or the other you're doing, but you're just putting your voices together for one cause. We want them to hear us loud. That is why we come out every day and appreciate those people that come out every day to talk about justice for Mohbad. But the fact, the fact, don't try to corner it, please, because a lot of people are working tirelessly to corner it or to place it on. Oh, it's because you have no, so many things you said. I'm glad I'm talking calmly, but I'm a Baba. I'm a Baba supporter. Why? Because he's actually out there to get justice for his son, which a lot of people might not believe, but I believe him. And if a woman was in his shoes, I don't think they
I'm
could
in his
stand
shoes.
they could stand the fury of a woman.
I'm literally in his shoes.
You
My
understand what I mean?
grandchild my grandchild was killed
Oh my God.
4 years ago, 2 years old. Okay? And till this day I still don't have justice. I still don't have justice for
Oh
my
my
boy.
God.
So I am in his shoes. And to
Oh
be
my.
honest with you, his activity, Mr. Aloba's activity, his behavior is disgusting to me. It's disgusting. Why is he doing photo shoots? Singing. All of a sudden he has albums. All of a sudden he's singing. He got rich off his own child. Me,
Okay,
I
wait.
haven't earned a dime off it. I never had to do a GoFundMe for this.
Okay.
I paid
You
for the
know,
funeral. It was done. I never asked the public for anything. Never asked any other family member for anything. I am in his shoes and I don't agree on his activity, on his behavior. You know, he's allowing all these people to drag people who are fighting for his son. He's not stopping it. He's allowing it all to happen.
He
So
doesn't wait. He doesn't have control over that. And if I will have a minute, if he is singing, people have their ways of
yeah, that's an excuse because he wasn't doing it
no.
before and he's all of a sudden
Yeah,
doing it now.
but yeah, because he wasn't doing it before because he couldn't do it before. And
Thunderfire,
if
Thunderfire.
somebody
This
if
is typical Nigeria. This is
somebody
how
will
they
come
do it.
up to
They always take
if
side. They never want to be neutral to anything in their
no,
life.
listen, I'm
They
not being
always want
neutral.
to take side.
Okay.
You understand?
Can I
It's
can
either
I
they
tell
support
how
them
what I
and they are
think
the most
about
confused
that?
people on earth. They are the
Can I
most
tell
confused
how what
people
I
on
think
earth.
about
They
I
are up and
prefer to
cold all the
remain
time.
I
you?
prefer
I
to remain
understand you
totally
have
neutral. I prefer
yeah.
to remain totally neutral. I'm not for
They
Loba
can't, they
and
can't.
I'm
It's
not
not
for
possible for
Wumi.
them.
Okay,
Even if
that
you
is
are
why
neutral,
you
they have
yeah, but
problem with
that's
you.
why you have your thought like that.
Thunderfire.
Let
If
me
you
tell
are
you,
neutral, they have
everyone have
problem
a
with you.
way of making themselves feel better. I don't think he woke up on his own to start that. These are what one or two will say, okay, do this. Do you know what this man has gone through? It's not just Thunderfire. You could afford those things you did. Baba Aloba,
No,
you
I'm a
couldn't
paycheck
have.
to paycheck person. I'm not rich.
Yeah,
I'm far from it.
yeah, but still you could afford it. You understand? So these are the things they're trying to put in as if it disturbs or it's any hindrance to justice. No, he is a singer from the onset. He thought more about how to sing. If he have opportunity to sing now, why can he do it? Should he just sit around like some, oh, I'm still seeking justice, I'm waiting, so everybody will feel sorry for him? That's
Well,
position.
for starters, instead of handing the case over to his supposed brothers, he should have handled it himself and stand on his own ground instead of leaving it to other people who have corrupted everything.
Yeah, because he wouldn't know when
He had it's an
this all
automatic
start.
instinct.
Okay, when he no, yeah, when this all started, he can't know everybody. He doesn't know everybody that comes to his life that wants to help. He was just a carpenter. Go. I know people are saying we're going back there. Yes, that's where they want to put him in. Go back to that place that you're coming from. No, there are people like us that don't want him there.
Well, in
So
my
it's not
opinion, if he
him.
really wanted justice for his son, he would have told the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God.
What
And
was
he
the
didn't do
lies?
that. He didn't
What
do
was the
that.
lies? What was the
Well,
lies
he
he
left
told?
out important information, which leads to timeline about Blessing calling, about Prime Boy calling, about his instinct. He just went there. That was a lie. He didn't have to do all that. He should have just told it as he knew it,
Okay,
and he would have
okay,
been more
okay, okay,
believed.
okay. Yeah, okay. That was a lie, but did that stop? Is that
But
did that
you're
stop
making
what
excuses for
actually
what's
happened?
wrong. See, you're making
No,
excuses for
wait.
what's wrong, and that's the problem
Okay,
with
listen.
Nigeria.
All right, wait. You're not here. You're not listening. Prime Boy called him, Blessing called him, and he said he just used me from his instinct. Don't forget they actually called him too, that Mohbad was in the hospital, he should come. And he said, I'm on my way. On his way, they called him, go back. He's getting better. And that is where he said, I used my instinct, even if he was already cold.
Listen, everything that Mr. Aloba has said, we have no proof of. I like proof. There's no proof of anything. His
Is there
story doesn't add
anything?
up.
Is there anything that has proof right
The
now
CTC, his
beside the
CTC
corona
says
beside
differently.
everything we're hearing from the corona
Well, the
inquest?
CTC says different from his story. He said there was a duvet soaked in blood to the public, but in the CTC, it was small blood in a large cloth. Now we have two different
Yeah, but
stories.
are you going to judge him by his words? He saw blood or he didn't see blood?
Absolutely.
He
The
saw
whole
blood.
world is
No,
judging.
you
The
would
whole
not.
world heard his story. The whole
So,
world
but
heard his
that's what he
story.
said. He never denied it because he said he saw blood soaked in a duvet, and the police said, "Oh, a little blood." Is that
No,
an
the
excuse? Is
police
that a
didn't say
reason?
that. The police didn't say that. Mr. Aloba did. In the CTC, Mr.
And the
Aloba's words are small blood in a large cloth. And
okay,
then, if
wait.
you seen that much blood, you went ahead and buried him anyway. Well, you didn't try to investigate, and then you had 9
And the
days to try to do
police
something,
said,
and you didn't do anything.
and police said Mohbad bled profusely.
Yeah,
Where did they get the
based on the
profusely
words that
from?
based on the suspect's statements.
You see, and there's an evidence for that. No, they actually said Mohbad bled profusely. Where did they get the profusely from?
Based on the suspect's statements.
Why would they base on the suspect's
Because they
statement when
didn't
they
go and
didn't do?
investigate.
No, but
Because
this
they
is the
didn't
new.